Hey, what's up, guys? Uh, Thank you for being here. Tyler, I'm uh, happy you're here for the VS Code stuff. It's very long. It's very long to load. I'm sorry, I'm just jumping on you right there, but just before you leave. um, all right. So it's not gonna be like 100 miles an hour, but last time I actually started to create some functions because I wanted to change all my scripts. I have a bunch of scripts and I never made them functions or anything. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a module, and again I was just not happy. So what I wanted to do tonight is just start everything from scratch. So I'm just going to create the repo on GitHub, and I'm going to use Plaster to create the module. So yeah, basically just everything from scratch. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Is the sound okay? The voice and the music is not too loud or anything like that? Just give me a thumbs up or anything like that, or tell me if everything's wrong. Right. Okay. So yeah, the first thing I want to do is just create a new repo. PSM365. So mainly what I do is just when I do PowerShell, I do PowerShell for SharePoint on-prem, SharePoint server, and Office 365 mainly. I don't do really PowerShell for anything else other than that, to be honest. Hi Tyler. Is that okay for the sound, the volume and everything? So let's do module for Office 365, blah blah. I'm gonna make it private for now because it's the very beginning. And I'm gonna put readme file, which is fine. Nothing for now, it's okay. Create the repo. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I'm just gonna clone that. I have to say that because I'm more like an IT pro admin, that not a developer, so I started the GitHub maybe, I don't know, a few months back. No, sound of it is good, but I don't hear any music if it's playing. Okay, just give me a second. It should come up there in a sec. And then, yeah, can you hear something there maybe? Should be okay now. So yeah, I just started GitHub like a few months back, so it's kind of not natural, but yeah, I'm getting there. So I'm just gonna clone this directly. I still like to use the console, to be honest. Come on. Right. I'm gonna put that in my GitHub repo. Okay. Git clone. And let's do it. Hi Shane. I've seen you in some other streams. I think it was Chrissy Lemay or something like that, I believe. Alright, let's check that now. If it's there. GitHub. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just gonna close this. Let me open it. That did help. Yeah, open. I think I'm going to search for jobs as an obsessive PowerShell shadowware. Well, I'm happy you're here. Okay, so what I wanted to do here is I wanted to use Plaster. It's the second time I'm gonna use Plaster. I was just doing some kind of testing, but I was looking for a quick way to create a module like with a manifest and all. And I've seen a video, I think it was last year, the PSConf EU, and a guy, I don't know his name, I was just presenting Plaster, so looks like it's easy enough, at least for starters. So okay, so if I do left one, create a new project for module, starting PowerShell. Okay. I don't know why my PC is slow tonight, because it wasn't before, but when I've done my other streams, but I think it's because I just maybe plugged another screen on it, and so that's the only thing I can see, but I don't know. Absolute path. So there should be this. Okay. Leave the default, and then see for Visual Studio Code. The requirement of best version was not found. Okay. Get module. Come on. Oh. I only have this version. Oh, that's weird. I thought it was up to date. Sorry for the scrolling. Calm down. Okay. If I do, I think I've installed this one from the PowerShell garage. Well, we'll see. Find module. Plaster. Okay, now that's very slow. Okay, I need to check what's going on. One, 1, 3. Oh, what was he complaining about? Oh, pester. My bad. Okay. Come on. Okay. Install module. Yeah. I'm gonna force it. Okay. No, I've been in here. Right, okay. That's okay. Maybe I can do it from here. Pester. I don't know, I just said pester. So I'm gonna try again. Just with the pester one. Okay. Install module. Of course. I should be okay here because I'm an admin, so hopefully. We don't bundle plaster because people are a bunch of different versions of it. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean at least that's fine for me. Doesn't matter. Oh no. Oh, right, okay. I had it, but not the right version. Where is that? I just... Oh no, that's not this. Well, where was it already? Pester. Here. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Can I just delete that like that? What do I have left? Yeah, I'm currently up to 4.7. Can I uninstall it from here? I never actually tried to uninstall a module. I don't even know. How would you actually uninstall a module? Let me do that. Just run, install this, skip publishing check. Alright, okay, cool. Let me try this. Install module, pester, and skip. I'm gonna put the force, not sure I need it, but okay, let's see. Got my coffee with my PowerShell mug. Happy days. Oh, that worked. Cool. Thanks very much, PowerShell freak. Great, okay. So now we should be okay with that. let's see. Okay, I'll just get back to this after. Great. That's fine. Doesn't matter at this stage. Okay, blah blah blah. And I should leave everything like this for now. It's okay. Let's save this. Okay. So what I had before when I started, I think last year, and then I just I didn't continue. Where was it? Okay. Just give me a second. I'm gonna put that off screen for now. PSM1. Okay, that's fine. So I had this. So I can put that there. Okay. Alright, okay, cool. Saved. Saved. I'm gonna commit those changes. It's probably better. Yeah, okay. No. Yes. Yes. Initial commit. Okay, let's push everything. Just waiting to see. If that's correct, at least. Shane, so I'm trying to get better at PowerShell, because I can, create scripts and things like that. I don't really create functions, and I never really created a module either. So, and what I do with PowerShell is more SharePoint, on-prem and online, and Office 365. So I have a bunch of script, and I wanted to, change that to functions and create a module, at the same time. So just, I'd say kind of training or things like that. But, just want to get better. Okay, so let's refresh that. Alright, cool. Okay. Right, let's move on. So, I don't know anything about Pester, so I'm gonna leave that there, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything with that right now. I can keep that, that's fine. So, what I want to do is create functions and put some functions in here. So, I would just so yeah, bunch of scripts. Some are finished and I've published them and used them, obviously, and some are just I have them, but they're not completely or fully working in every situations or stuff like that, and they need to be a little bit more polished before I can just put them somewhere anyway. So I put them there. I've also created a few scripts when I'm doing some videos for tech snips. So yeah, I mean, kind of okay for scripts, but just want to change that. So those are the scripts that I wanted to work on tonight because I have them. I think they're useful, and especially the SharePoint Online that I use not daily, but I'd say monthly. So I'm gonna put that there. So let's start with what's this one? Yeah, this one. Actually, let me just create a brand new one. Get. I should put just a V there, like I did last time. User. This one was. Oh yeah, licensed and blocked. .ps1. Okay. So the goal of this script is actually in Office 365 when you are if you synchronize your identities into Office 365, so you may be blocked, the account may be blocked in AD, your on-prem AD, and then you also may be licensed, so you're going to be synchronized, but you're going to be blocked in Office 365. And so the purpose of this one would be if you are blocked and if you are licensed, then it means that you cannot connect, you cannot sign into Office 365, and at the same time you're just taking a license for nothing. So I've seen some companies who actually were looking for this. So it's actually a useful script. It doesn't look like this, but it will save you some money at least in Office 365 licenses. Okay, so desktop. What's this one? So what I had at the beginning is just I wanted to export. So the script is actually you run it and you export to a CSV file. So if I create just a function in the module, then I can choose if I want to export to a CSV file or if I want to display on the console or if I want to actually retrieve the status for a CSV file that I'm going to provide with some users. So that's why I wanted to change, because I would have like two files in here. This one is just you provide your input file and then you'll get another one, but I just think it's maybe not practical at some stage. So what I think I do, I'm actually gonna open that just like that. Gotta use everything you can in VS Code. I'm gonna close that there, don't need it. Okay, so don't need that there. Function get. Comment, help. Now great stuff, the snippets, fantastic thing. So how would you put it when you put all your functions in the module, and then what you do is you give a kind of an inline help? So would you put this function will do blah blah blah, or this script will do blah blah blah, or I'm probably just gonna put this function. Will return users licensed and blocked. I'm sorry. Within the Office 365 tenant. Just to be clear. Okay, I'll check the rest after. Okay. So do I still want all this? Input file, output file. Let me just input file. So, okay, so I'm just going to keep the input file so I can provide a CSV file with all the names that I want to check. And the output file, I'm going to get rid of this because I'm going to be able to use the export normally. So let's see. So okay, let's think for a minute there. So if I have an input file, then I import my input file, put that in an array, issues are no users, I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I actually need more than those 3 properties anyway. So I'm gonna keep that. Not gonna change that. That's fine. Try catch. Error. I just need to go back to those scripts because I haven't really checked them for a while. So I just want to make sure that it still makes sense before I just copy paste on the other one. So make sure I connected. Yeah, okay. Export, right. Well, that I don't need. Okay, so that I don't need. This one, okay. Okay, it seems okay, so I'm just gonna try it. I don't want just want this. Okay, what's this one? Okay, this one's the function. Okay, so I don't need this one. Should be okay. Right. All right. So I'm gonna try to see if it catches the message here because I'm not obviously connected. So should be able to run it like that. Okay. And get. Do I see my? Yeah, I see. Well, I don't have any file right now, so. Okay, great. So that works. Let me connect. Now, great thing that I actually found out with the module, the PNP module, it is that you can use the get PNP stored credential, and because when I use the PNP module, I have all my credentials in my machine in the credential manager. So that is a good thing because I don't need to enter my credentials because I use random passwords that I don't even know myself with a password manager. And so obviously I cannot just go and copy all the time and stuff. So that is actually great. Hey, Anshan Coder. Oh yeah. Name, so the name that you would give would be the label that you give in your credential manager, and then type and PS credential. And it's gonna actually fetch my credentials from the credential manager on my machine, and so I don't need to do anything else than that, and I should be able to connect. And boom! Oh, I have something for that. Oh, I'll do it again. Right, okay. Stop now. Right, okay. So now I'm connected. It's fine if I run the command again. Okay, so what's going on here now? Cannot validate the argument path. Oh, what did I do there? Did I leave something else? If input file, no, I didn't put that file, so it's not there. Line 1. I forgot something. Cannot validate argument and parameter path. Where's the path? Be patient. Let me close this one. No. Path. Where did I get that? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay. That's great. I do not need all that now, because I don't want to export. Okay. Let's run that again. Oh. No. Okay. Yeah, this one. Now we should be okay. Yeah. Cool. So this one works. Oh, I need to get rid of that now. Completely. Okay, so you see I have actually 3 users in this tenant, and they are licensed and they are also blocked. So either they are blocked on your on-prem AD or they are blocked in Office 365, but that would actually take 3 licenses for nothing here. Okay, so this bot is working. I think so. Close this. Now I can run this one. So I can put the example here. That would actually be that only. Okay. So I'm doing an inline command based help, but I'm gonna use the Platypus module, which again I knew the name, but I never tried it, and I tried it, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and that was just amazing because it just creates all the documentation for you, and it's actually great on even on GitHub for people just to see your commands and stuff like that. Loved it. Okay. This command. Try to make something clear there. Just
face to face, I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me. It tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost, but I held on to what I had. For what it's worth, if you feel low, just know that you can. Yes, you can.
Blocked. Okay.
Just know that it's never too late to make a change. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the
I don't want to create a storm there, but why are you guys, PowerShell people, not think, but like about the right host? We know everything about the puppies and stuff like that, but seems like the right host is now better in version 5.1, I believe. So is it like, I think that the thing before was that if you do a right host, you will not save anything in logs or whatever. It's just out in the console and stuff. So there's also the right information, I believe, but I don't know. Anyway, don't want to create a storm again. No, everybody has an opinion. So I'll leave it like this for now, because that's what I use. So now, if I put, well, this one would be with the input file. Just gonna put something like that so it's clear. Just gonna read it through. Okay. Users. My CSV file and return. And before I actually start this one, I want to try the one with the export. So get read and let's do an export CSV. Information. That should be okay. And I have my 3 users. Great. Okay, cool. So this one sorted out, I think. Should just get rid of that. Okay. No, I just didn't run it again. That's fine. Right. Okay. So now input file. Just gonna try to make this here. Right. Okay. So input file. Let me. So I'm gonna use another. I'm gonna use another tenant, which is a demo tenant. We'll have more users in here. Okay, let me see in this tenant if I have blocked users. You know what? I'm gonna change that to block. Doesn't matter if there are some others. Hello, Brett. Glad you made it. So, meanwhile, I'm gonna work on the Office 365 data retriever, and I will make a dark mode, dark theme, just because you asked for it. Okay, so normally those users are blocked. Okay, cool. Let me just grab this. And okay, just give me 1 sec. Off screen for a second. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put although I don't even know. Yeah, okay. Just 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna put those credentials in my credential manager. Okay. Okay, let's go back to it now. So, what did I want to do already? Oh yeah, I wanted to create users, so let's see if that works first. I'm gonna connect to this over tenant. Let's see. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me just run it again. Okay, and get the export. See. Are you watching with the baby? Brett. And everybody has his own bottle. There's user principal name. Should be enough. Yeah. Start this. Okay, cool. So let's try with the input file. Okay, cool. Again, great tip from Brett last time. Shift, right click, and copy as path. Didn't know about that. And boom! Let's try this. Okay, now finished my coffee. I'm not gonna take a refill now, just gonna open a can. Okay. What is that? Okay, what did I do wrong there? Import 5. Sorry, finishes here. Tick, tick, tick. Oh yeah, but I'm not doing anything here. No, it's so. I'm missing something. No, I'm not going to do an export in here. Let's see. Seems weird to do this. Right output maybe. Okay, let's try anyway. No. I don't know, it doesn't seem right there. So I don't want to export that. So maybe I don't need that. Okay, let me try something. Because now that I removed the export, I don't think I need that actually, but let me just try there something. I'm gonna keep all that, and I'm gonna change it here. And remove that. Okay. Let's try. I don't want this. Doing. Okay, I don't know what happened, but let's try again. No. Okay. What's going on here? I don't know what this in here. Anyway. Time's flying when you have fun. Cool. Now that's better. So those are the two users that I blocked a few minutes ago. So that's fine. And that's what I wanted. And before doing anything else, let's try the export. Maybe I went too early there. Yeah. It's not finished yet. Okay. And I have my 2, so that works. Cool. So, yes. I can get rid of that. I think it should be okay there now. Let me close this. Just a little bit of formatting now, I think. Okay, I think this one is done for now. Should maybe put some other examples there. Just for the export. And
From the start, didn't want to be apart, always looking forward to our time. Just a week ago, I heard the news and it tore me into two. I wish I could have said goodbye. I'm counting
you got plans to add what if? Well, let's see, because I thought because you had the commandlet binding there that you had the what if. Let me try that actually. I'm just gonna try this one. Good final. What if? I don't know. Oh, it's going through my script. I didn't think I had to do anything else for that. Good point, Shane. I'm gonna need to check that then. I'll check that. I think that's the first step in adding it. Yeah, that would be great. I don't think you're gonna be able to post it in the chat, but can you give me Joel's last name? So I can look online as well. But yeah, good point. I didn't think, and yeah, I know I use this one as well, but I don't know exactly what's there. Even when I click on that, and that brings me to the documentation, I'm actually not sure. Clear script. Okay, cool. Thank you, Shane. I'll check that. Recommended declares also called show process. Let me put that actually there. Joel Saddle. Yes, correct. Okay, cool. Hi, Jonas. Thanks for joining. Okay, functional advanced methods. And this one, okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's just when you go there, I wanted to add this, but then the PS script analyzer obviously is not happy. And so, I mean, great help, you just have to click on this and it brings you here, but I'm not sure. Go through. So I probably, I mean, get this part. Okay, you should add the shoot process in all this. However, what's this? So the string out file is here. I think it's described in a month of lunches book, other book by I think it's Don Jones. Support shoot process is what if. You just have to implement that. If you have code that you want to use what if, you have to wrap it and your code around it. Okay. Okay, so I got this part just fine, and so you have to wrap if PS command that should process. So this one. So it means that I can leave that empty then. I don't need to have this. I just get the parentheses like you say. Okay. So okay. Yeah. No, you have to use that also. Okay. But basically what if it's set it will return false. Should process that is. Okay, so I get the part you're saying there. What if I said it will return false? Okay. But if you take that example there on the screen, target operation, it's turned into performing operation on target when you use the what if. Okay, I just have to check that out. I kind of get what you said, Shane and PowerShell Freak and Jonas. Thanks. The first argument is the action that the code performs. Okay, so that's the target. Second argument is the message that you want to display to the user. Ah. Okay. 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 No, just let me see. So the target would be this statement is the action that the code performs. So this is there, and the operation, which is the second argument, is the message that we want to display to the user. So that would be the else statement. Is that correct? Do a simple check if should process where it wants. Okay. Let me see if I can just. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. And call your function with and without the what if. Okay, just want to edit that. If blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, should process where it was. Okay. Let me try this. And so that was. I'm gonna copy all that then. Should I put it just like that as well? You choose the text of the message that you want to display as well. Has nothing to do, yeah, with the else statement that you have in your code. Okay. So would that be if it's gonna let you process? Okay. And so if blah 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 should process. Yep, remove that, target an operation, okay. And then just do it as simple as possible for your test. Okay, so I'm just gonna take your example there, or the example. So I'll just be doing it with that. Oh yeah, it's just the formatting. I'm not used to this one. I do it like multiple lines. Yeah. After the if. And now I'm just missing this one. Oh, this one's okay. This one's okay. I don't need that. Do I? Where is this one? Yes. Okay. Line 31. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. Come on. Okay, cool, thank you. Okay, so so you want me to run everything there? I do not have to comment out anything there, no? I just leave it as it is there. Okay, okay, cool. Let's try again. I have no idea what the script is. It's safe. Don't worry. It's only a get command, so it's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so I've run it again. I'm just gonna leave it simple, maybe, just like that. Can find overload should process. And the argument count 0. Okay. Now, you know what? Let me do something else before, because no, not you. I've seen sometimes where my script is working, but it's not working in Visual Studio Code, but it's working on the console or the ISC or anything else. So let me just do something quick there. It's kind of weird to see that now. You have to provide at least one argument to the should process method. So, okay, but what? That's the thing so you mean in here? Should process. I cannot leave that blank then. Let me see if I can find something. Should process what if. 17. Let's see. I mean, yes, just type test. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna type test and then I'll go back to this article because I really want to understand what I need to put in here. Yeah, okay. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Oh my god, this focus driving me nuts now. Okay. Good. Yes, I just did. Thanks, Shen. Okay. Should process. True. Yeah. Okay. And so then with the what if then? Yeah, I think there's a delay. I don't know why, because I think I checked the settings and it was like, you know, automatically like no delay or something. I'll double check, but thanks. What if giving your version? No. Okay. Should process this. Okay. Your version. Oh. Okay. So yeah, make it a string. I just put it like that, but it's okay, Shen. Don't worry. I'll just double check. Still. Okay, so yeah, the what if works now. Right. But even with the what if, should I put something like stop or something like that? Because it actually it goes through the script. And if I do what if on some other commands, it's just the what if. There's no action. Although I never really used the what if, so I wouldn't be able to confirm. But okay, I see how it works now. And now the other one, okay, so this one is stops complaining now. Okay, cool. Okay, anyway, that's thanks for this, guys. Really nice. I didn't actually know that I needed to do something. I thought that as soon as I put like commanded bindings and support should process, then everything would be sorted out. But yeah, it's not. Should process is inherited. So functions you call that implement it will also have the what if set. Okay. You have to put what if around every commandlet that does something to describe the action the script does. At least I do that. Okay. I thought it was on your radar when I saw you had it set up for it. Yes, but that's a good point, because I would have never, really guessed and obviously looked for it, thinking, yeah, everything's great, it's gonna work like that, but yeah, clearly it doesn't. And that's okay, because that's just a function that's gonna retrieve the data. But I mean, imagine I do that on something that's gonna change something in Office 365 or whatever, and then the what if is not working. So great point anyway, Shane, and thanks PowerShell Freak and Jonas. Thank you for your help there. I'm gonna leave that there because I'm not gonna commit to anything right now, but I'm gonna leave that there so that gives me a good example. I'll just modify everything there after once I get a grip of this. So I'm gonna save that. That's great. Okay. So let's say this one's fun. Silver. So the other one. By the way, never use right host. Yeah, I said something at the a few minutes ago, like what you guys, without creating a storm, without you guys think about the right host, which apparently is better now, and yeah, we all know about the puppies and everything like that. But yeah, right information, or I don't know, right verbals, things like that. Yeah. Yeah, right verbals. Yeah, indeed. I'll remove this. It's okay. Okay, so the next way I wanted to do is probably this one. So let me close this. Open file. This up. So yeah, this one, because this one is something I use regularly. So I want to open that. Let me close this for now. So this one is using CSUM, and I tried to look for something to do in PowerShell PNP. And I know you can retrieve the command, the URL with only one line. However, I'm not sure it works with what I want to do here. So retrieving, just for information, retrieving the OneDrive's URL is when you want to provision OneDrive for Business. And so you provision your OneDrive for Business, and then you want to do something before the user actually access the OneDrive for Business. And so what I want to do, for instance, you want to, I don't know, create a folder or add a file or whatever. So this one will retrieve the URLs that I've just pre-provisioned, and so I can then use those URLs to create my folder, for instance. So that's what this script is doing. So what I want to do is I want to see if I can turn that into something different than this. And let me see. Probably if I can, like the other ones, I mean, you wanna try to export at the same time without just running the script and it exports. Like you wanna do maybe display on the console or whatever. So okay. So I'm just thinking whatever I'm gonna need. So so I can probably, what do you return from the script? So from this script, I will have the OneDrive for Business URLs. So if you have Office 365 and when you click on your OneDrive for Business, there's an URL that is provisioned. So you go through 2 or 3 clicks manually. It says, yeah, we are pre-provisioning your OneDrive and stuff like that. So it's actually creating the URL, and then next time you click on the OneDrive tile, then you're redirected directly. And so, but let's think about, you have multiple users and you want to create a folder or add a file in each OneDrive for Business. Then you need to pre-provision them, and to add this file or this folder, then you need to get the URL. So that's what the script will do. Just save a CSV. as an object or an actual CSV file. No, you'll get a CSV file because when you're gonna run this script, you're gonna have the CSV file and you are going to use this CSV file to do something else with it. So this script is actually part of other scripts that I have. Let me show you exactly the process. Yeah, in here. So those are the script that I had. So, you know, the first thing, if you do this in order, you would pre-provision OneDrive for Business. So obviously, let's take a real scenario where you have 1,000 users and your boss is asking you, okay, for those users, I want you to add this folder. So when they're going to click on OneDrive for Business, I want them to see this folder. So you're not going to ask 1,000 users, okay, please click on your OneDrive for Business, just to get the URL. So that's the sequence that you would actually follow. Yeah, exactly. It actually returns, yeah, an object, but for the output you will get a CSV file, and so that's actually what I want to try to avoid. But you're right there. What I want to do is all those scripts that I had, where I named them like export, and you run the script and straight away you have a CSV file. And that's what I was trying to do with the other one, when I can run the command and it's just displaying on the screen on the console. And if I want to export the file, I can do like any other PowerShell commandlet, and I just pipe it to export the CSV. So, but you're absolutely right. So, yeah, for the scenario, so you would create the OneDrive for Business, then you retrieve the URL, because then you need to get access to each OneDrive for Business, and then you create your folders. So yeah, those are the scripts that I want to actually change, because that's what I'm using on a monthly basis. So yeah. So let me see. Let me see. So I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep the tenant name. Even that was not right. Learning. So I'm gonna keep the tenant name, CSV file location. Maybe I can change that and call it input file again, just for consistency to know what I mean. Well, yeah, I've seen that I need to change that, and I need to put the null on the other side and set non equal to this. I never done that, but I changed that, it's fine. You would like to be able to do script 1, script 2 and script 3. Yeah, piping away, but I'm not. I know there's what's the name for it? So output from script 1 matches what parameters on script 2. Yes. Is that the value from pipeline? Line on the docs. Oh no, I know where that is. about functions. Docs. Without a CSV in between. Parameter binding. Yes. Indeed. Like... Yes. Like, for instance, on the first script that we used there, instead of doing, yeah, value from the pipeline, yes. So for the first script that we just seen, so instead of doing the function name and the input parameter file, what I could do is just do users, my users, for instance, users equal import CSV, blah, 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 and then use this same variable and pipe this to the get whatever my function name is. And so I assume that this would be the value from the pipeline. Is that the way it's called? Yeah. So the one I'm looking for. Okay, 1 second. So this let's go away. No, advanced functions. Is this one? Is that? Where did I see that? Attributes. Yes, that's this one. Just to understand correctly, this is what you're trying to accomplish. Yes. As much as I can. So, you know, just looking at the documentation, so there are a few that I know. I mean, you know, positioning and I never used this one, but I mean, I'm aware of some, but I never tried them. So I know what they do, but again, you know, it's like the what if. I knew what it did, but I didn't know that I needed to do something, but now I know. Yeah. The ISE. Why? Is that the snippets, isn't it? Yes, it's the snippets on the ISE control J. And you get advanced functions and things like that. And you have loads of arguments that you can put. I know, but you know, I cannot put them if I don't know what they actually do, or if I really need them. Yeah. I think there's something in VS Code now, but again, I never tried it. But I think you can do somebody posted something on Twitter, I believe. Do this and you have snippets for the functions. Facial frame too. Yeah, so what you get there, no two snippets in VS Code, yeah. Yeah, I need to go and really look at them and see some examples and things like that. I mean, I know the mandatory or not. Again, it's just, you know, experience and practice. I just need to practice them. They are coming with the PowerShell extension, yes. I wanted to try the new PowerShell extension, the preview one. I'm not sure it actually worked for me, really. So, okay, let's go back just in this one. Get rid of that. So I should have the SDK component already. I would suggest doing the simplest possible example for yourself. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a start for everything, so yeah. It's just I really try to keep things simple, you know, and, you know, step by step. Yeah, you know about the commands and, you know, parameters, the syntax and stuff like that. But then you want to start to do something a little bit fancier. So yeah, that's the point. That's the way we learn. Build two scripts that do nothing but output and input. Yeah, and try to use the arguments and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good advice. Okay, so let me just finish this one. And I'm going to keep it simple for this one as well. Fair play for putting in this effort to learn. Yeah, I mean, I like PowerShell. I don't know any other language. I don't know C#. I don't know Python or stuff like that. I tried C#, but I don't know. I never really got into it. And I tried Python as well, but I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, you know, try to start another language if I don't know like the one I know, like PowerShell. I want to know this one better, and then when I feel more confident to do a few things, then, you know, you start another one. But yeah, I mean, I like PowerShell, so I don't mind. You know, I have to set goals, so. Okay, so let's try again. I'm not gonna take this. I said I'm gonna keep that. Right. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, we'll see that later. I mean, it's a great way. You know, I watch some other streams, like I'm gonna watch. I mean, the PowerShell streams, right? Even if they're not doing SharePoint or Office 365, there's always something you can pick up from somebody doing PowerShell. Something you don't know. I mean, something as simple as, you know, copy to the clipboard and stuff. I didn't know that. So, I mean, great tips. Every time you're gonna watch a stream in PowerShell, then you're gonna learn something for sure. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Jonas. That's okay, Shen. You know, if you, I think you do SQL as well. So you know, if you want to go, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry. Let me get from the top line. Simple explanation is that you can do it name or rent position. Yeah. Yeah, SQL is just something I'm too afraid to touch. I install it for SharePoint, but I do minimum things on it. Yeah, just too afraid to touch it. Okay, so I'm just gonna probably finish this one. So what do I have there? Admin account. I said I'm gonna keep that. Tenant name. So this one. Maybe. Input file. But if you're not properly true, means if you pipe an object and the object name matches your parameter. Yep. Yep. And yes. Okay. Okay, Jonas. Yeah. I think those arguments are very used. This you can use for splatting. Yeah, I use splatting actually. It's very good. And it's actually easier in VS Code as well. So, what first I change that. Yep, value from pipeline by property name equals true. Yeah. Yeah, not just a position. This one's fine. I can keep that. So I'm gonna change that straight away. Otherwise it's gonna keep complaining. Okay, I think there's another one. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back up there. People's manager, okay.
Yeah, I've been feeling good lately, and it feels good to feel good again. Yeah, look, I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water, cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you will make me calm.
Okay, so what I want to do with that script is not going through the tenant, because there's one command in PNP that already does this. So this one would be only from users in a CSV file. So that's why I want the input file to be mandatory. Okay. Let me see if I have some users. And not in this one. Those ones will probably not be pre-provisioned. But let's see actually if we do have some. What's the name of this one? Might do something different. PS credential. That should work. Okay. And it is in the, if I do a get PNP tenant site and include the OneDrive for business. Right, okay, so actually I do have some that are pre-provisioned already. So the goal would be to retrieve them. Let me try something just to have those ones. Okay, so this one is the one I want. Because I only want to get the trade for business.
Beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a whirl, Savannah. Lions gone and come. The birds have just begun. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, 24th.
We will always take a stand
That's fine.
for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land, Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah.
Should I do a NIF?
Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a whirl, Savannah.
I wonder.
I'm coming
Maybe I
home,
can actually
Savannah.
get the two
Never be alone,
commands at the same time.
the beauty of the world,
So,
Savannah. Let's all
so then
take
the
a
input file
whirl,
would not be mandatory.
Savannah.
Let's try it like that. No.
4 a.m. putting on my shoes. Gotta get outside, gotta leave this room. There's just too many things that remind me of you. The empty streets light up a neon sign. Always give me some peace of mind.
Okay, let's try to change this now.
They don't seem to work tonight. You said you need time to give it some rest. It would be alright. But now our time is up. All we've built those years, the mistakes we've made, the lessons we've learned, can't just be in vain. No, I don't want us to become a
Fine.
memory. I can't just let go and walk away. I need you to stay.
Thanks, Jonas. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna remove that. Thanks. See you, Jonas. This one's this one.
Can't just be in vain. No, I don't want us to become a memory. I can't just let go and walk away. I need you to stay.
Yeah. Don't still need that though. That's just formatting for the output, doesn't really matter. Double quotes because I'm using this. That's fine. That is building the CSV file. And then on the other script that I'm going to use, I need this column because I'm actually referencing it in the script. So we get okay, and so that's fine. Now if I want to use if is that the where's the where's this one blue and bottom one is here. Because here I'm gonna do okay, so if I've got the input file, then do all this, and if not, do something else, and that something else would be what we've seen here. It would give me all that. So let's try this. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put a try in here. Try catch. And you can just put this one, the exception. Don't put it like that. Okay. Accept this. So if there's an input file, it would give me that. You know what? Let's just try this. Okay. Where is it already? Nope. What is the first one? Oh, you mean I can't type it. Okay, that's fine. So no input file. Okay. Cannot find another people manager. Oh yeah, that would probably be like this context there. Should I have it there? Let me actually try this somewhere else. Admin account. Again. Okay. Is it actually connecting there somewhere? Yes. Sure, but I'm using PNP as well. Let's try something different. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's try this. Yeah, okay. Let's try again. No. Okay. This one's not right. I'm actually surprised. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna try something different here. Let's see. Should actually put that on silent. Let's try this time. Should be working? No? Ah, okay. No, it's working. That's fine. It's just because I'm not connected to the PNP module, which is fine. And so this is catching the error, which is great. No connection, connect PNP online. Okay, maybe I'm not really interested in all that. So I'm gonna do something different here. So we probably should first try if we can actually connect. So what do we have? Just thinking here. Okay. I'm gonna take this one. Let's look at PNP connection to see what we've got here. Right, okay, so I might be interested with that one. So if get if the connection type equal tenant admin, then if there's a connection, then try and do that. Let me think for a second here. think that's all there. Let's try. Yeah. No, if it's not working, just break it. Break. What else? Artifacts. Actually not, because it's gonna probably display on the console, but anyway. Let's try all this from here. Okay. No. What is it again? Okay, that's great. Probably want to change that though. PMP online. And break. Let's try again. Even not connected again. I thought it would get it there. Maybe that's what am I doing? Stop. If you want an error to be catched, and you need to stop it before. Right, okay. Let's do it again. Why? Why? Did I forget something in here? Okay, so that's the normal message that you would get. Let me go back on this one. Let's see. Where are you? Yeah, there. Ship when I'm in center. Are you gonna work? No, you don't, obviously. PS credential. Go on. Are you for real? Okay. Something messed up in here. Because if I take the exact same one. And if I do that here. What's going on here? Okay, I think I'm getting tired. Oh, I need to put it here. Okay. Great. Okay, then I'm connected. Let's see it. At least this is working. With no input files. Yay! Yeah, that worked. Okay. I'm gonna keep that for later. Just gonna take note. It affects the display the right there message. Do you have a parameter that is separate? Yes. Sorry, I just see your message now. Yeah, I was missing just the parameter itself. I'll probably be getting tired now. Okay, I need to fix this. Just gonna put that there. I have this. And the error action stuff. Why is it exactly? Continue. So if I set it to stop, it should be working. I need to check that. Yeah, let me save that for now. I'm actually not gonna commit them. Just gonna save them for now. Doesn't matter. Well, okay. Let me see. Maybe just one last thing. This connection to a sharp PHP. I'm thinking. Let me see.
Waiting just to see the
I
light.
wonder if
When did this become a fight? Struggle just to fill my lungs
I
with
want to.
air. Staring at the finish line, the darkness running out of time. I'll do what it takes to get you there.
Put that in the tray. Move that.
Hopelessness is not a choice, 'cause now you can't ignore my voice. Push right
Close this.
through, 'cause this is not the end.
I need this one here. This one is which one? That's the function, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't need that. This one's the else, that's fine. Catch.
Yeah, you got me.
Try Let's go back a bit. Looks a bit better. Let's try it one more time. Come on. Okay. Tenant name. Okay, I'm connected here anyway. Let's see. Yes. Oh. Right. Well, I don't need to fix it now. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so I don't need to fix that now. Okay, so yeah, I probably don't need this because it's already saying something there. So, but yay! Let's remove that. Alright. Disconnect. Yeah, I'm already disconnected. Okay, I'm probably getting tired now. I'm doing crap. Okay, so that's good, that's good. I'm just gonna save it, and I think I'm gonna continue that because I still have to. I'm gonna have a look at the what if and stuff like that. So thanks very much for that, PowerShell Freak. That was Jonas and Shane as well. So thanks very much for that. I'm gonna have a look at this, and I also need to do the documentation. So I'm gonna use Platyps, and I'll use it next time. So people who don't know what it is, like I didn't know about this about like I don't know 3 weeks ago or stuff like that. It just creates all your documentation from your functions, and it's actually very great. Really helpful. So I think I'll see that next time as well. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. For those who stayed that long. But yeah, thank you. Thanks for the follows and everything and the help. Hope to see you next time. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.